Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about putting a collapsible stock on your Lynx 12. This is a very common question that I'm typically asked, and I usually don't have a good answer because I bought this like about 10 to 12 years ago. However, I did contact Carolina Shooters, which is where I think I originally got this, and they do carry it. In addition to that, I was able to dig up some of the paperwork on this when I got it. So basically, I had kept the bag and I was kept the stock, and it is basically you're looking for is Phoenix Technologies, and it's called the Light Kick stock. Now, I think the reason why they called it Light Kick is because they sell it with this rubber buffer here that's kind of like a shock absorber. I don't think I originally got it because looking at the paperwork over here, right? If you look over here, it says Phoenix Technologies, Sega, and here it said Kick Light, but then they took a black marker and they blacked this out. So I think that when they shipped it to me, they had removed that rubber buffer that went at the end of it. Now, an interesting thing is when I originally bought this, right, I bought it for my Sega 12. Again, this is about some 10 to 12 years ago. And the Sega 12s back then when they were first imported, right, they had to be imported in such a way that the trigger group and the grip here had to be moved further back. Some stupid crazy rule as far as importing it. It had to be moved further back. So in order for me to convert it into a proper AK style, I had to buy a kit, and this kit that came with a couple of components, and you can see it right here in this picture. So it came with the grip, and plus it came with the stock. That's how I ended up getting it. So that's why when people would ask me what stock do I have on my Lynx 12, I could not remember because I originally bought this for the Sega 12. I had bought two of them, right? I had two Sega 12s. Each of those did 30,000 rounds each before the bolt carriers started cracking, and then from there I went to the Cheetah 12. I tried that out. The gun was horrible, but what happened is I took this stock off of the Sega 12. I moved it to the Cheetah 12, ran that for about a month or two. I said, this is a horrible gun. It keeps jamming. The dust cover was actually popping off when I would shoot it. Got rid of that gun, and then I tried the Lynx 12. Lynx 12 worked pretty good for me. And then what I did is I took that same stock and then brought it over to the Lynx 12. So this was original. This is like 10, 12 years old. This was originally on my Sega 12. It's been holding up pretty good. But what I was looking for this stock to show it to you guys, to show you the actual stock, show you what it looks like, show you the cutout, because there's this little piece over here that has to insert. All right, so that's what you're looking for. You need the stock to have a piece here that inserts. In order to install it, you have to take the dust cover off. You have to take the recoil spring off, because there's one screw that goes here. There's another screw that goes further up. So there's two screws that go into this thing. It's a pretty easy installation. This is, basically that's the cutout that you need. Okay, so I did not know the name of this, but now that I was basically looking for this thing to show it to you guys, and I happened to find this paper with the stock, so now I can actually tell you guys what the name is. It's Phoenix Technologies, and it's the Sega Kick Light. Although I didn't get it with the rubber buffer, there's a good chance that you may have to buy it with that, and you just take it off if you don't want it, right? You just take off that little rubber that goes on the end. Carolina Shooters has it. Usually when people ask me about getting, changing the stock or any of the furniture on the Sega 12, I will tell them to go check out Carolina Shooters. When I did take a look at their site, I saw that they actually have it. It says kick light stock, but they sell it with the rubber. It's expensive. It's I think close to $100. It's like $95, right? And plus shipping and all that, it's going to cost you a little bit more than $100. But it is worth it. Okay. Now the good thing is that since I know the name of this, you know, Phoenix Technologies, kick light stock. You know, now you can actually go on Google and search this, because you may be able to find this somewhere else cheaper, because now you know exactly what you're looking for. So I didn't have that information prior to today. I just happened to come across it. Good thing I held on to this paper and kept it in the bag where I got it. Now, one of the reasons why it's worth paying the money to upgrade the stock. First of all, having a collapsible stock is great because, you know, what I find is I can have somebody with really long arms shoot this gun, and then I can shorten this up for the women or for the kids to shoot this gun. You know, so for me, that's a really important characteristic. I need a collapsible stock because I have people of different sizes shoot this gun. Now, the other reason why you want this stock is because of the way that we generally shoot guns these days, or ARs. You know, we're pretty much, the way we shoot is we put the toe into the chest, right? Toe goes into your chest, right? And basically that's like a hinge point, right? So come up, you know, if you're going to be busting say discs, right? So basically that toe makes contact with your chest, and then basically when you come up, basically the scope or your sights line up with your eye. This is like way up in the air up here, right? Now, if you're using this stock over here, if you notice, this kind of actually comes out like this a little bit. So if you're using this in the traditional, not traditional, in the way that we generally shoot ARs and AKs today, you know, with the AR stocks on them, if you put that toe into your shoulder, you've got this real sharp edge now that's digging into your shoulder, all right? And the other thing is with this, if you put these side by side, if you want to make it a little bit longer, kind of match it. All right, so if you put this side by side, what you'll notice is the toe drops a little bit further down. So it's about, you know, basically the toe drops about an inch. So again, if you're used to shooting ARs, and then you shoot this, it's going to feel a little bit weird. This is basically meant to be held a little bit lower, and for you bring your head down a little bit lower, okay? Which is fine. I mean, that's how you shoot an AK. But however, that's not how I shoot. I mean, I've been training with ARs for so long. It's a lot easier for me to just modify the gun, you know, so I can be shooting consistently, you know, the way I normally shoot. Okay, so that's one of the reasons why I would want to upgrade this. Now they also sell furniture, which is great because you can put like lights and stuff on that. They're like stupid expensive. We're talking like $250. What I ended up doing is I just ended up taking a 3-slot rail and just it's an M-lock rail. I drilled the plastic here, and I put it, you know, basically I just put the M-lock rail over here, and what I do is I put a pistol light over here, right? So instead of using a rifle light, I put a pistol light that I'm able to activate with my finger on this side, you know, and then that's how I shoot this at, you know, if I want to bust clay discs at night or something, that's how I use this gun. So I have found this to be adequate. I generally don't change things unless I have a need to change things, right? So I needed to put a rail here so I can mount the light. The mounting points for the sling are kind of okay. I don't love it. That might be a reason why I might upgrade this at some point, or what I might just do is put another 3-slot rail on this side over here, and then basically I can mount a QD to that and use that for sling. But for now, I just hook up to this over here, and then I hook up. I'll have a QD mount on this side over here. So that's generally how I've been shooting this. So here's the thing. I mean, I'm okay with this with the forearm grip over here. I can put the light here, but works fine for me. But this, I had to change. You know, I had to change this in order for me to be able to use this the way I use it, the way I train people, where I train people at different arm lengths. You know, for women, I like to shorten it up so I can bring the, because it is a heavy gun. So by shortening it up, I can bring this closer into the body. As far as that little rubber buffer here, you're not going to need it because what happens is the recoil spring acts as a shock absorber. So what I find is that most women are able to shoot this without needing that extra rubber cushion over here. Now, occasionally I will get one that's like, no. But I think those are cases where even if I had the little rubber thing there, she probably wouldn't have liked it anyway. You know, usually I just put them on regular AR-15s, really light recoil, they like shooting those, and that works out good. So yeah, I wanted to put this out there. So that's what you're looking for. If you're looking to put a collapsible AR style stock on your Lynx 12, you're looking for Phoenix Technologies light kick, and Carolina Shooters has it. I checked it today; they have it. And if you do some searching, you might be able to find this from other sources. You might even try. Maybe you can get it directly from them. I don't know. So yeah, some information for you guys. I hope it's useful. If you got any questions, drop some comments below. If you're not a member, subscribe. I'll talk to you guys soon.